put it down. Because we're in such a rush to finish it. We don't have to rush. We have plenty of time. This room is ours. When we get to this section, we stop, we think about what we're doing, we look at our piece, we stand away, or we look at it, we hold it aside, hold it away from ourselves, so we're not on top of it. You're not writing an essay. You're not looking at your computer. You have to look at it and give it some air. So when you get to these particular pieces, you think about it. Also analyze where you're at with those pieces, because you can go back and fix those if you want. Okay. This would be the lightest area. There are some light areas coming through there. Take gentle pencil marks on your piece just to indicate where you want to put the places. All right? There's a little white area there. You don't have to do this painting exactly the way it is, but in order to learn the technique, you're going from light to dark. The last color anybody should be touching is black. Only when you're absolutely satisfied with this entire background. There's a lot of detail in this. There's an orange line back here that indicates softly that there's a city back there. There's this pier or peninsula jutting out into this ocean. Then you have the actual ocean itself with these pylons and buoys hanging out here. Then you've got this background. So you actually have a background, a mid-ground, a middle ground, a mid-foreground, then you have a foreground, then you have your super foreground. Ansel Adams was very, very famous for this. He's a photographer that is known for doing a lot of the geographic work. And when you look at his pictures, though he did them primarily in black and white, you will see that his claim, he is known primarily for the fact that he can include a super foreground. He's got like at least 5 levels to every piece of photography that this gentleman had. If you have the opportunity, please look him up. Ansel Adams. He had an exhibit in Atlanta most recently that I remember. Okay, so I would start. I would lay my yellow down and look at where the sun is coming from. The sun is coming this way. So what would happen? What would happen is, see the edges of the pylons? How brilliant they are and being basked with the sunset. So all your light is coming this way, and this part of the piece is dark. This is already going into twilight. So I'd like you to manage that. Think